machine, and let's do good. Ooh, perfect. Get a little needle, if I can get the thread out of it. I think they tied it to it. It's like new machine, new thing. I haven't organized it yet, and I need to. That will be the next thing I do. I'm just gonna stick it in the pillow, grab some thread, snip. Come on, eyeballs. There we go. And where's the other piece? I'm a mess tonight. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Pull that tight. Put your hand, thread on your finger. The needle on top of the thread. Wrap it around a couple times. And then hold the little knot. And pull the needle. And voila, it's threaded. Okay, so the hand stitching, I don't really know how to show you up close quite yet. I think I'll have to go through like a stitching thing where I'm like, hey, I'll show you how to stitch stuff. I'll probably do that when it comes to embroidery. But I'm basically doing a hidden stitch where I put the two pieces of fabric together, and then I slide the needle kind of on the edge of the inside of one of them, and then I poke it out of the other and I pull it out, and it just creates a nice little hidden look. So once it's done, you can't tell where the closure is. And I do it really, 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 really tiny. So that way you won't be able to see. I could have made a smaller hole. Why didn't I do that? Right. There we go. Sometimes it just takes a couple stitches to get on the roll. And I just poked myself. But I'm not bleeding, so that's a good thing. I will say one of the things I buy on a weekly or bi-weekly basis is Band-Aids, because I don't know how to not poke myself with stuff. Eventually I'll learn how. I keep saying that, but I've been sewing now for, I don't remember when my sewing class was, but at least, I think it was in 2015, so I've been sewing for about 5 years now. And I'm still learning a lot of new things every day. I wasn't avid at sewing until, I'm basically getting more and more avid. I think I've been working as a seamstress / stitcher. Like I'm more or less the stitching person. And right now with COVID going on, my boss wants everyone to stay safe. So I had gone to one fitting, but I haven't actually done a fitting yet, besides on my own family members. And my family members, they just are like, yay, we have that, you can sew, we're going to have you fix something for us. So it's like a hem here and there, and hems aren't that bad. I'm still learning a lot. I have to learn how to, eventually I'm going to learn how to do a hem where you look at the person and you're like, okay, instead of a plain straight hem on a dress eventually I'm hoping to learn a different one. And there we have it. You can't really see the side. And then you fluff the pillow. And we have a pillow for the living room. I could have made this a little, I should have added more. I should have added more polyfill. Okay, well, that'll fluff out a little bit, and now I'm gonna grab the next project, which is some cat artwork, and it will be really easy, and it will take like 2 seconds because of how easy it is. Right, so the next project, I've been taking, embroidery hoops, throwing fabric on it. This is some Doctor Who fabric that I had left over from, what was the first project? I had made a gator, and then I made some cat toys, and then I made this where I just took an old embroidery hoop, stuck the fabric in there, tightened it, and it's gonna go on a wall. I might just I'm gonna see if it can hang up like this. If not, I'm just gonna hang some ribbon through this little tiny little hook thing and hang it up. So, in order to do that, I'm actually gonna take apart the thing, this part. You take fabric that has been ironed, take this, put the bottom of the embroidery hoop there, take this, go as close to the edge as possible, make sure the fabric is nice and tight in there. Come on. It's not nice and tight. You can kind of press down on the edges of the embroidery hoop while you're doing this, and then tighten the embroidery hoop, and then hello, fellow. Actually, do a slight tighten. This is not going as easy as I thought it would. Do a slight tighten and then pull the fabric around it to make sure it's even tighter. Once you get a little drum beat going, like a little, here. Not sure if you heard that. There's a fan in the background, so you probably didn't hear it. But there's like a slight drum sound to it. Tighten all the way. Trim off the fabric. Othello, do not play with the scissor. I know this is a shear, but I'm calling it a scissor. That's my go-to. And then, voila. And then you hang it up on the wall. Ooh, crap. And apparently I screwed up on this one, but... So we'll just untighten it. There's a little burble down there. Pull the bottom fabric. Replace, oops. Okay, we're just gonna take this. Since it's cut already, it's actually a little bit more tricky now. Place it back on the hoop. Repress it down, fingers crossed, and tighten the hoop. And it worked that time. And you have a beautiful piece of art to hang on the wall. I'm actually thinking about hanging a whole line of these in my living room just to give it a little bit of playful, more interesting, I guess, yeah. I love fabric, and I think you should be able to display your fabric. And then I'm going to take the rest of this fabric and I'm going to make 1, 2, 3. I had a 4th one and I think Ostello took it. Alright. So goodbye. Alright. Have a good day and thank you for watching.